The battle between Russia and Ukraine is escalating, with intense clashes unfolding on multiple fronts. In recent months, Ukraine's defensive strategies, particularly in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, have effectively slowed Russia's advance. Despite Russia's reliance on armored vehicles equipped with electronic warfare systems and aggressive infantry assaults, Ukraine's cutting-edge drone technology is shifting the balance. Advanced Night Doctor bombing drones and kamikaze drones have already taken out more than 50 Russian armored vehicles and artillery systems in just the past week. The latest fierce engagements have erupted near the village of Yasna Polyana in Donetsk. So, how is Ukraine using these high-tech weapons to disrupt Russian tactics? The Ukrainian bomber drone, called the Night Doctor, operates solely at night and eliminates between 40 and 60 Russian soldiers each night. While Russian troops may still cling to the hope of making it home safely from the war in Ukraine, they must face the harsh reality that, for many, this conflict is a path with no return. The reconnaissance drone identifies that the target remains partially intact. The Night Doctor is then deployed, releasing multiple bombs onto the target, fully destroying its armor. The aftermath footage clearly reveals the armored vehicle burned and immobilized by the Night Doctor's strike. A kamikaze drone targets a Russian infantry fighting vehicle with pinpoint accuracy. Despite the vehicle's electronic warfare system mounted on its roof, it fails to prevent the imminent destruction. The drone makes a precise strike, but the vehicle isn't fully incapacitated. Reconnaissance drone footage reveals that the vehicle is still operational. In response, a second drone is deployed, and this time, the footage captures 2 Russian armored personnel carriers engulfed in flames, marking the end for the soldiers inside. A Russian armored vehicle moves toward Ukrainian positions, heavily equipped with an electronic warfare system. However, the outcome for such equipment on Ukrainian soil is unchanged. There's nothing that can prevent its inevitable destruction. The Magyar Bird's drones hold a distinct advantage on the battlefield, as they are designed to counter electronic warfare systems. In a recent operation, a precise drone strike immobilized a Russian armored personnel carrier. Even the vehicle's electronic warfare system couldn't stop the attack. Following the strike, the Russian infantrymen rapidly abandoned the vehicle in a state of panic. A Ukrainian kamikaze drone locked onto an armored vehicle transporting infantry. This time, the vehicle's electronic warfare system on the roof proved ineffective. One direct strike from the drone was enough to incapacitate the vehicle completely. After the explosion, the vehicle remained motionless, positioned next to another armored unit engulfed in flames. Another Russian armored vehicle appears on the horizon. At this critical moment, Ukrainian drone operators focus on ensuring that Russian forces cannot reach Ukrainian positions. The Russians begin to deploy their infantry across the terrain, advancing with the protection of their electronic warfare systems. Just then, a Ukrainian kamikaze drone locks onto the target and delivers a precise strike to the armored vehicle. The vehicle quickly erupts in flames after the attack. Even the electronic warfare system fails to stop this destruction. The aftermath, showing the devastation caused by bombs dropped on Russian infantry attempting to flee into the forest, is unmistakable. Russian forces are making a push toward Ukrainian positions. Ukrainian artillery fires to halt the advance, but the initial shots miss their mark. Kamikaze drone pilots seize the opportunity, quickly moving in to strike. Despite the armored personnel carrier being equipped with an electronic warfare system, it proves insufficient this time. A single kamikaze drone locks onto the target, setting the vehicle ablaze and disabling a critical part of the enemy's assault. Meanwhile, Ukrainian pilots identify a stationary Russian armored vehicle. The reason for its halt is unclear. Possibly the crew decided to abandon the vehicle and flee after refusing to proceed with the attack. The drone operators act swiftly to neutralize the immobilized vehicle. Ukrainian pilots' operations extend beyond daylight hours as they continue to target enemy forces through the night. One drone quietly approaches a Russian artillery gun, delivering a precise strike to its barrel. Footage from the reconnaissance drone reveals a sizable hole in the barrel, confirming that the gun is now completely incapacitated. Another Russian artillery piece falls victim to the night pilot's precision, with a direct hit rendering it useless. A final inspection shows a similar hole in the barrel of the second gun, confirming it's irreparably disabled. It's important to note that these successful operations occurred within a single night. Ukrainian Magyar Birds pilots identified and neutralized 8 artillery guns by dawn. The Russians now face the consequences: destroyed artillery barrels and unusable heavy weapons. Meanwhile, a Russian truck on a night patrol is immobilized. A Ukrainian drone operator now moves in to completely eliminate the target. These operations further highlight Ukraine's technological edge on the battlefield. The Ukrainian General Staff reports that 18 armored vehicles were destroyed and over 200 Russian soldiers were neutralized during this operation. Despite Russia's efforts to break through Ukraine's robust defenses, the country's cutting-edge technologies and tactical expertise are continuing to shift the tide. As the conflict intensifies, Ukraine's advanced drone warfare is proving to be a decisive factor, crippling enemy movements and altering the course of the battle. Recent operations have highlighted Ukraine's exceptional efforts to safeguard its defense lines. Specifically, the precision and effectiveness of the Magyar Birds unit played a crucial role in halting the enemy's progress. These actions in and around Donetsk have significantly weakened Russia's logistical capabilities and military strategies. The accomplishments of the Ukrainian forces are not only a testament to their military strength, but also send a powerful message. Any attempt to advance here will come at a high cost. The increasing number of destroyed armored vehicles, neutralized artillery, and retreating Russian forces underscore Ukraine's unwavering resolve to protect its territory. While the conflict rages on, each victory brings Ukraine closer to long-term stability. The resilience and tactical brilliance demonstrated on the front lines are playing a pivotal role in shaping the outcome of this war.